welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chris and welcome to my little corner of the internet. In today's video, we're doing my 2026 anticipated reads. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hey, what is up, my guy? Anyway, as you couldn't tell from the title of this video or that really obnoxious intro, talking about my 2026 anticipated reads. I know it's been a minute since I did a sit-down video like this. I'm excited to bring them back. These are fun. If you see me looking down, I have my iPad right here. I'm also looking through the Goodreads list and a list that I have on my iPad because I don't remember shit. So, without further ado, let's get started. My first anticipated read is Just Friends by Haley Pham. I am so unbelievably excited for this. I've been watching Haley for I think 3 years now, and so watching her write this book was really awesome, and I'm just so genuinely excited to read this book as soon as it comes out. As soon as it comes out, I am buying it and I am reading it. I am just so excited, and I am so proud of her too, because she's obviously been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm so proud that she was able to actually get it done. For me, I would love to write a book too, but I can never seem to sit down and actually finish something, so maybe that can be a 2026 goal, but we'll see. Again, Just Friends by Haley Pham. It's releasing March 3rd of 2026. Again, I can't wait to read it, and stay tuned for a reading vlog that might include that. Book that caught my attention on this list was Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. I read I'm Glad My Mom Died earlier this year and absolutely loved the book. I'm honestly wanting to read it again just to annotate it. And again, I really love that book, and to see that she's coming out with a fiction in January, with a contemporary fiction, I'm very excited to read it, and honestly just very excited to read it. Another book that I'm so excited to come out is Heartstopper Volume 6, and I'm also so excited for the movie that they're going to be producing. I'm pretty sure a few months after the book comes out, but I've been waiting for this book for who knows how long. I have all of Alice Osman's books sitting on the shelf behind me, and I have read them all, probably multiple times. I'm so excited for Volume 6. It's coming out July 7th, so we'll still have to wait a while for the movie, but I'm still so excited to continue the story of Charlie and Nick. And yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch Heartstopper this year, but I believe this one's going to be the final installment of the Heartstopper series. But again, I am so excited. So that is another anticipated read. Okay, I've never read an Abby Jimenez books before, but I just recently learned that she lives in Minnesota, and now I feel like I failed a fellow Minnesotan by not reading her books. And so I'm going to start reading her books in 2026. I'm going to read all of them in prep for The Night We Met coming out in March 24th. I am excited to start reading Abby Jimenez books. I've heard so many great things, and honestly, I'm just kind of excited to find a potential new favorite author that lives in my beloved state. So now on to books that I had no idea were coming out until I saw them. And now another one that I found, The Future Saints by Ashley Winstead. It's a romance and thriller. It's about a music industry executive who falls for a self-destructive singer of the ascendant California indie rock band The Future Saints, digs deep into the themes of grief, family, and dysfunction as she maps the twisted roads of love, friendship, and quality rock music. That one sounds pretty exciting. I feel like it sounds a lot like Daisy Joan and the Six, and Personally, I've never read Daisy Jones and the Six. I might not. It depends. We'll find out if I read it this year, or this next coming year. It sounds like a really fun read, and so I'm kind of excited for it. The next book I'm excited to read is The Seven Daughters of Dupree. It follows 7 generations of Black women down into the very soul of a troubled nation. In 1995, 14-year-old Tati starts researching her family. The women, it seems, are destined to give birth to only daughters, an odd fact that leads to a series of astonishing revelations dating back to 1917. This one is expected to come out in January 27th. I saw this, and the title and the cover alone was very interesting. And after I reading the little snippet, I was like, this sounds right up my alley. And so I'm very excited to read that one. The next one is American Fantasy by Emma Straub. The book is about honestly, reading this, it sounds like one of those Wattpad stories you would read where your mom sells you to the One Direction boy band or the NSYNC boy band or any boy band that was around, and it's honestly a little funny. I've never read any of those books, but I've seen them been talked about, and honestly it's really funny, but it kind of sounds like one of those. So wouldn't it be weird if you semi-reluctantly agreed to a 4-day cruise featuring a famous 1990s boy band, then you end up making a connection with one of the boy band members whom you crushed on so hard in childhood? Yeah. Sounds like a Wattpad story, and I'm here for it. I love Wattpad stories. They bring me so much joy. Again, it sounds like a really fun and really interesting book, and it comes out April 7th, so I'm really excited to read it. Love the Book by Jessica George. It's a dual POV, tells the story of Remy and Simone, 2 women who forge deep friendship after a platonic meet cute in a favorite bookshop. Honestly, it sounds really fun and interesting, and the cover alone kind of drew me, and so I'm pretty excited for that. Another one in mysteries thrillers, there's a few in here that I'm really excited about. Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. Here is the snippet. Benjamin Bayless is up to something, and his wife Camilla knows it, but she can't spy on him because Ben tracks her every move. So Camilla hires bartender Aubrey Price to take her place for 12 hours, digitally speaking, while Camilla pokes around. But when Ben winds up really quite severely dead, both women are in need of an alibi, and this is set to come out January 13th. I thought this was absolutely amazing, and I am honestly so excited to read this. You know that I love thrillers and mystery, and they're the first books that they're one of the first books that I was reading when I got back into reading. Again, I'm so excited to read this one, and I can't wait for it to come out. Ooh, okay. My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. Here is the snippet. Artist on the rise, Eden Fox has just returned from her morning run to find another woman in her beautiful seaside house. She looks just like Enid, actually. And Enid's husband insists the other woman is his wife. The latest psychological suspense novel. Anyway, again, this one I my attention right away, and I am so excited to dive into the story and read it. It comes January 20th, and it generally sounds like so much fun. And you know I love a good psychological thriller, because one of my favorite mystery and thriller writers is Frida McFadden. So this one is right up my alley. Oh, this one sounds so much fun. The next one is The Astral Library by Kate Quinn. Through a secret door in the Boston Public Library, a desperate young woman finds a collection of books that literally transports the reader to their respective fictional worlds. The cobblestone streets of Sherlock, London, the grassy banks of Huck Finn's Mississippi River, Jane Eyre Regency Drawing Rooms, historical fiction author Kate Quinn takes a side trip to literally, oh my god, that is a tongue twister. Anyway, that's a snippet of the book, and it sounds so much fun because as a reader, you would just love to be able to be be transported into your favorite book's world. And so I feel like reading this would be able to give us that feeling a little bit, I guess. But again, so excited to read this one. I've actually heard a lot about this one from some of my other favorite booktubers. Okay, and now we're on to romance novels. First one I found was And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison. It's about two radio meteorologists in love as Jackson Clark and Delilah Stewart are assigned to cover the snowstorm of the century together. He's uptight, she's spontaneous, he's no fun, she's nothing but. And what's that thing they say about opposites? The cover alone is adorable, and I'm just so excited to read it. I am a sucker for romance novels, so I'm definitely excited for this one. Now, I've never read a Catherine Center book, but this one sounded so much fun, and I definitely want to explore different authors that people are really in love with and just be able to find a new favorite author. This one's called The Shippers by Catherine Center. If you're in the market for a friends to lovers romance at a destination wedding aboard a cruise liner, then we have the most extraordinary coincidence to report. The new rom-com from genre ace Catherine Center, The Bodyguard, provides just that as two childhood friends share a series of cringy predicaments, swoony moments, and flirtation cabin room assignments. This one comes out May 19th. So that one just sounded so adorable. Anyway, it sounded really fun, and the cover alone is adorable, so definitely want to get a chance to read that. Another book that I'm so excited to read, I found this author this year, and I finally was able to. I found this author I think last year, but ended up reading any of her books until this year, and absolutely fell in love with all of them. It's Starside by Alex Astor. The book is supposed to come out March 31st, and I genuinely am so excited to read these. I love her books so much, and I love the Lightlark series. It brought me to absolute tears. I'm not done with the series by any means. I still have to read Crownside, I believe. That is it for my 2026 anticipated reads. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like button, comment, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss another one of my videos. And if you have any anticipated reads for 2026, comment them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!